Hey guys, Salty here, and the beta is finally back, Phase 2. This is just going to be a really short video so we can get right back into the action here. This is a really quick Reaper rush that I did. You'll see what happens in the end. I do want to take this time, since it is a real quick video, I want to say if you guys are on the beta and you get to play any games, if you have any really close games or any really cool games, fun games like that, you can send them to SaltieStarcraft@gmail.com, and I have a little link there down at the bottom, so you can send your replays there. Just a file. If you want to zip them, you can do that. And here you can see I put the barracks down before my first supply depot, so it is going to hurt my economy. If this fails, there's a really good chance that it's going to be really hard to recover from. But I put it way up here, away from my base, so that anything scouting, you know, they're going to check out the ramp, they're going to check out the command center here, and they're not going to see much else. We'll get into how you really need to spot these a little later on when he throws out his scout. So the barracks goes down. The refinery right after that. The timing is a bit off on this just because it's the first time I've tried the build. And here comes his scout. It's not too important for me to scout him because A, there's only 2 spawn points on this map. It's a 1v1 map. And B, if I'm going to be hitting early like this, it doesn't especially matter what he has, because if he's going early units, this is still extremely early and it's going to be easy for me to hit. If he's going for high economy, then I definitely don't have anything to worry about. So either way, scouting not too much of a problem on this map. And it is, I think this is Desert Oasis, which if you look at this site path here at the bottom left, there's a huge travel path to get from one base to the other. So it's not ideal on this map, but it worked. And first supply depot, real standard, so he's thinking I'm playing standard. It goes down at the ramp. Stupid little idle worker there. I have the tech lab on my barracks, and here's Fish, just kind of strolling around my base. He's even macroed up there. You can see him looking all over the place. And this is his site. He's gonna go right by this barracks, but he does not see it, just barely out of his sight. And so you can see the Reapers are finally on the way. They're rallied to his base, and this is a bummer right here. The Reaper actually gets stuck on this cliff, and that happens a couple times in this game, where they just get hooked up right here and they don't go where they're supposed to. So Fish, this is really standard Terran play, is 2 supply depots at the ramp and a barracks, push out 1 or 2 Marines just for that static defense to hold off any kind of early rush, and then just go at your economy. I'm still running off just a few SCVs here. Let's see. He's at 18 SCVs, I'm at 10, so he's got almost double the SCVs. And now I get my Reaper in here, and this is where I'm going to start whittling down his forces. Already went from 18, now he's down to 15. He was at 14 for a second there, and he does push me back with this 1 Marine. A Reaper can take on a Marine easily, but with SCVs also hitting, it's really hard to hold that off. So you can see here, another Reaper got stuck on that little hook there for some reason. And I'm going to have 2 right here real quick. And continuing to harass with this Reaper, just flying around his base, smacking little things, trying to keep the pressure on, keep him off his game. He's got 2 Marines right now, 4 more total, 2 in the works he's going to have. And if you're going to be pushing early like this, every unit accounts so much. So just keep your guys alive. If you have to pull back, don't worry about it. And here come 2 more. I did not get the research for Reapers. That would have helped to get them out there a little faster. And I'm still at 10 SCVs. I haven't had the chance to make any more. I do have 100 minerals, but most of that's getting spent on more Reapers. So he's got 8 health. Got him out of there barely in time. Fish here has got a factory going down, so he's probably going to want to try and push out Hellions. And here come 2 Reapers from the south. They're going to be able to kill these Marines off pretty easily. Just focus them down like that. And Reaper number 3 is coming up from the north. And at this point, there's not too much he has. So these SCVs are going to go down, unfortunately. Make sure you pull back still. These SCVs can kill Reapers, especially if they get surrounded. So just pull back, hit A, left click, and repeat as quickly as you can. So now we got a 3rd Reaper in there again. One of them died, and this one's at 8 health, still 3 health, just barely hanging on there. And the SCVs are down. He does have a Marine. He's still got a couple more on the way. Now, things that Fish did wrong Obviously, that scout, that extremely early Rax, if he saw that, he might be able to prepare for it a little more. And the other thing is, look at all these Marines he had queued up. He had 3 Marines queued up. That's 100 minerals to waste right there. You could have pushed out a second barracks and then gotten your Marines twice as fast there. So 4 Marines, he calls good game. I call good game. It's really over at this point. I'm just trying to finish the job. Hopefully you guys like that, learned a little something about placement on these buildings, how important it is. And another thing, if you scout this and you see a Terran base with 1 supply depot and only a few SCVs here, that's a lot of minerals that's just completely missing. So take your time, scout around his base, and especially scout around the outsides of your base here, because a lot of times you can expect some kind of cheesy move if you see very few buildings and very few workers by the time you get into their base. They're making something somewhere, they're really bad. And again, if you guys have any kind of replays you want to send me that you think would be fun for me to cast on YouTube here, the email address is SaltieStarcraft@gmail.com. You can send them there and I'll take a look at them. If they're cool, I'll do a cast for them. Thanks for watching.